Mastering AI. Make AI work for you.
Want to start a YouTube channel but don't know where to begin? No camera, no filming, no previous experience. In this video, I'll show you how to create an entire YouTube video, script, voice, visuals, editing, using just these AI tools. ChatGPT to generate the script and video ideas. Camtasia for editing everything together with music titles and transitions. Photoshop to design a clean, eye-catching thumbnail and edit your graphics. Or you can use Canva if you prefer. ElevenLabs to turn your text into a natural-sounding voiceover. And optionally, Midjourney to create custom visuals or animations using AI-generated art. These are the tools we use. No sponsorships, no affiliate links. Just what works well together. Feel free to swap in your own favorites if you already have tools that work for you. Let's plan our video using ChatGPT. First, we'll get ideas based on our channel theme.
Give me 5 video ideas for a productivity-focused YouTube channel. Include trending topics and practical advice.
Sure. I've pulled together 5 solid video ideas with a productivity focus. Let me know which one you want to develop next.
Okay, let's go with how to stay focused when working from home.
Once we've picked a topic, we can ask ChatGPT to help outline or even write the first draft of the script.
Help me write a 2-minute YouTube video script with voiceover and scene breakdown for the topic how to stay focused when working from home. Format it with timestamps, on-screen visuals, and narration so I can easily build the video in Camtasia.
Want it funnier, shorter, or more structured? Just say the word.
Now let's turn that script into a voiceover using AI. Go to the Voices tab in ElevenLabs to start exploring voice options. Set a few filters to narrow it down. Then press Apply Filters. Try a few voices or adjust the filters until you find one that fits your style.
Embrace the possibility of a fulfilled dream.
The most important part of a project is this: can the listener understand the speaker? Nothing else is as important.
When you find one you like, click Add to My Voices. Now head to the My Voices tab at the top. From your selected voice, click Use Voice to get started. Just paste your script here. Keep it under a few minutes if you're on a free plan, or generate longer content with the paid version. You can tweak the settings slightly to improve pacing and smoothness. Once it's ready, you can preview the result and download it instantly as an MP3.
Hi everyone. Working from home can be a game changer, but it's not always easy to stay focused. In this quick video, I'll share 5 practical tips to help you stay productive, even with distractions all around.
Once you're happy with the result, save it to your project folder. This will be your main audio track. You can use different voices for different scenes, but for this example, we'll keep it simple. Now that we have our audio ready, let's move on to getting the visuals. To find free, high-quality B-roll or images, we like using sites like Pexels or Pixabay. Or if you prefer, you can generate visuals using Midjourney. It's about $10 a month. For this example, go to www.pexels.com. We're going to find a suitable image for tip 1, desk setup. Then choose whether you want an image or a short video clip. In the search bar, type something like minimalist desk, home office setup, or productivity workspace. You can preview a few and pick the one that best fits your tone. Something clean, simple, and visually relevant. Download it in HD. Everything here is free to use, even for commercial projects. Once downloaded, just drop it into your Camtasia media folder, and it's ready to use in your project. Let's open Camtasia and start fresh. Go to File, then click New Project. and save it right away in your project folder with a clear name. Now head to the Media tab and open the Media bin. This is where you'll keep all your assets, audio, images, and videos. You can import your files from here, or just drag and drop them straight in. And that's it. Your workspace is ready, and you're all set to start editing your YouTube video. Okay, let's set up the project before we start editing. Right-click anywhere in the canvas and choose Project Settings. For YouTube, set the resolution to 1920 by 1080, frame rate to 30 frames per second, and choose a light gray background to keep things clean. Let's add a title. Go to Annotations, Callouts, choose a style you like, and drag it to the canvas or the timeline. Set your preferred font, size, and color to match your brand or style. Then copy your script text, double-click the title box and choose Edit, Paste, and Match Style. Adjust the position and size until everything looks just right. To add an image, just drag it into the canvas or directly to a track, like track 2. Resize and position it wherever you need on the canvas. Let's create a new track for our voiceover. Right-click any track, Insert Track, Above. Rename the track to keep things organized. Now drag in the MP3 file we created in ElevenLabs and place it on the new audio track. Line up your visuals in the timeline to match the pacing of your audio. Camtasia comes with a range of assets. Go to Media, Camtasia Assets, and you'll find photos, music, sound effects, and much more. For this example, we'll choose a short sound effect to pair with our title. Preview a few by double-clicking, and once you find one you like, drag it into the timeline. Let's give our title a smooth entrance. Go to Behaviors, hover over each one to preview, then drag the one you like onto the title. Now let's animate the image. Go to Animations and drag a custom animation onto the image in the timeline. Zoom in or out on your timeline for better control. Drag the animation keyframe to set the duration, then click the starting keyframe to set the image's scale and opacity. Drag the playhead or press play to preview the result in real time. Let's adjust the timeline so everything runs smoothly. To keep it clean, we'll only animate the entrance. Select the title, go to the Out tab in the upper right corner, and set it to None. Now we'll make space for Tip 1. Move the title up and scale it down using a custom animation. Make sure to adjust the scale and opacity at the ending keyframe. Let's also add a background behind the title. Go to Annotations, Shapes, drag a rectangle to a track below, and size it to fit. Now repeat the title process to add your Tip 1 text. Let's add a custom animation to transition into the tip. Adjust your timeline height if needed for a better view. Then create a new track for the image. Drag the Tip 1 image in just before the previous one ends. Resize and position it to match the previous image's style. Add a transition between the two for a smooth handoff. Apply it to both images. We now have a clean transition between the intro and tip 1. Camtasia gives you plenty of transitions and animations to experiment with, so try out a few to see what works best. Now let's bring in tip 2. We won't walk through all the steps again, just follow along on screen using the same workflow. As you watch, notice how we keep the structure consistent. That's what makes editing faster and cleaner. Let's watch how it's coming together.
Hi, everyone. Working from home can be a game changer, but it's not always easy to stay focused. In this quick video, I'll share 5 practical tips to help you stay productive, even with distractions all around. Tip 1. Set up a spot that's just for work. Even a small desk in the corner can train your brain that it's time to focus. Tip 2. Start and end your workday at the same time each day. A little structure goes a long way.
Great. Now just repeat the process for each tip until you're happy with the final result.
Wow, that was more work than I expected. But seeing it come together like that, totally worth it.
Exactly. With the right tools and guidance, you'd be surprised what you can create.
I just wish I'd known all this sooner.
Well, now you do. And you're only getting started. Stick with mastering AI. It gets even better.
All done? Awesome. Let's export your video and upload it to YouTube. Go to File, then Export, and choose Local File to save it to your computer. Make sure to export in MP4 format, with resolution set to 1920 by 1080 and 30 frames per second. Give your video a clear name and save it inside your project folder. Camtasia will take a moment to process and export your video. Grab a coffee while it renders. Now head over to YouTube Studio, click Create Arrow Upload Video, and select your file. Add a strong title, a helpful description, and upload your custom thumbnail. This is what will get people to click. Fill in your settings accordingly, and if you're unsure about something, just ask ChatGPT for help. Set your visibility to public or schedule it for later, and you're done. Congrats! You've just made your first YouTube video using AI. That's a big step. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and visit masteringi.ai for more tools, guides, and resources. And if you're using this setup, drop a comment and let us know how it's working for you. Thanks for watching.